If you want to get in contact with me, the best way to do it is on Instagram. If you just want to say what up, if you want to tell me you love my videos, you can tell me that you hate my videos, but the best way to do that is on Instagram. Peace, y'all. Jonny Fastlane here. So, we got an update on Casanova, and young M.A. gets arrested in Atlanta. Plus, Chance the Rapper gets sued by his former manager. Let's talk hip-hop. Alright, Joe, so it's not looking good for Casanova, man. We got an update, right? So y'all know the whole situation is that Casanova on Wednesday night turned himself in because the feds came down and swept up all the Gorilla Stones from his set in Brooklyn, right? The whole situation is that they want him on racketeering charges, gang charges, money laundering, murder, distribution of narcotics, all kind of stuff, right? Basically the same charges that 6ix9ine faced a couple years ago with 9 Trey, right? The whole situation is that yesterday Casanova showed up in court via teleconference, and he basically told the judge that he wasn't guilty on anything. He said not guilty on everything, right? Which is good, right? The judge told him, though, that we had 6 wiretaps on you plus other electronic surveillance, right? And so one of the electronic surveillances that they had on him, they were able to find out that he sent Dick Wolf some money in jail, right? And Dick Wolf is the leader of the Gorilla Nation, and Casanova sent him money or put money on his books or something like that. So we don't know how much money Casanova sends him, and then also we don't know how frequent, but because Casanova sends money to the big homie, it kind of shows right there that, yo, you are tied up in the gang, right? Also, 4 months ago, this rapper named Class Murder from, I think, Harlem came out with a song called Big Ape featuring Casanova, and of course, you know, Gorilla Nation, Ape, so they're trying to put that together, right? Other electronic surveillance that they were saying that they were watching Casanova are things like this, right? This is a picture of Casanova. I think this is in like Casanova's like living room or something like that, where he has a big mural of a gorilla breaking through the wall, right? Basically, they're trying to get him on any gorilla thing that he's ever had next to him. If the nigga had a gorilla teddy bear, a stuffed animal gorilla, they're gonna say, oh, that's some gang paraphernalia type shit, right? So then they point out the fact that Casanova has a big ass gorilla chain, right? Okay, so they're saying like this solidified the fact that he sent money to Dick Wolf, who is currently serving 50 years to life in prison for a 2014 murder, and that he is confirmed the leader of the Gorilla Nation, plus 6ix9ine calls himself an ape, I mean not 6ix9ine, Casanova calls himself an ape, plus Casanova always wears that ape mask, plus Casanova has the gorilla in his living room, plus Casanova has the gorilla chain. They're like, this nigga is part of the gang. They're trying to put it together to really place him as part of this gang, as a member of this gang, because if so, then they can get him on the RICO law, which is all the same umbrella charges that they're going to give to every gang member unless Casanova tells, right? This is crazy as hell, but this is textbook by the book, right? We've seen, this is a horrible movie, but this is part 3 of it, right? We've seen this movie 2 times before. The first time we saw this movie was in 2013, when right around Thanksgiving, they swept up Bobby Shmurda, Rowdy Rebel, and the entire GS9, right? Denied them bail, and then told them that they was gonna get 1,000 years if they didn't tell. They didn't tell, they ended up getting 7 years each, right? Then we saw part 2 of this movie, about 2 years ago, back in 2018, when they scooped up 6ix9ine and the entire 9 Trey, right? Same situation. Denied them bail and told 6ix9ine that he was gonna get 1,000 years, right? 6ix9ine said, hell no, I ain't taking no jail time. I'm telling on everybody, and 6ix9ine was able to get out in about 1.5 years, right? This is part 3 of the movie, right? Right around the same time, around Thanksgiving, when they picked up Bobby Shmurda and 6ix9ine, they came and picked up Casanova 2 times, and they said, hey bro, we're gonna give you 1,000 years unless you tell, and now we're sitting here and we're gonna see what happens, right? We don't know if they're gonna deny Casanova bail yet. He's still waiting on a hearing or even a date to have a bail hearing, but based on what happened in part 1 with Bobby Shmurda and part 2 with 6ix9ine, part 3, if I'm a betting man, I would say that they're probably gonna deny bail for Casanova too, especially since they went and picked him up and they have all this evidence on him already, right? It ain't looking good, man. The best thing for Cass to do is really fight this shit. But New York, the FBI in New York, they don't fuck around, man. So we'll have to see, man. But that's what's going on for now. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Alright, Joe, so Young M.A. was apparently in Atlanta yesterday morning, mad early in the morning, like around 8 o'clock, early in the morning, riding around, and the cops pulled her over, right? I guess they said she was driving recklessly, so they arrested her, right? Good thing Young M.A. didn't have anything on her, no guns, no knives, no weed, no nothing, because when they arrested her, they just kind of took her to the precinct, and they let her go 2 hours later, right? And that's something that they do here in New York, too. Like, if they arrest you and you ain't got no warrants, nothing like that, and for like some bullshit traffic stop or something like that, what they'll do is they'll give you a DAT, a desk appearance ticket, and they'll just let you go, right? So ultimately, Young M.A. spent 2 hours in jail, and they let her go. She didn't have to pay bail or anything like that. And really and truly, I don't even think that she's gonna have to show up to court or anything like that. After Young M.A. got out of jail, she went on Instagram, posted up this picture right here of her sitting like in a restaurant, sipping on like, I don't know, margarita or something, throwing up the middle finger like, yo, fuck y'all niggas, right? And the caption, all it said was, you know, a middle finger emoji, right? So Young M.A. is cool, but she did have a little run-in with the cops yesterday, and thank God it was just a small 2-hour run-in and not some, you know, long, drawn-out shit like what's going on with Casanova right now, right? But let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Alright, Joe, this is insane, right? Because Chance the Rapper is being sued by his former manager, right? His manager is called Pat, the manager. And basically, his manager has been managing him since 2012, all the way up until, you know, around 2020, maybe for like 7.5, 8 years, right? The whole situation is that Chance the Rapper fired him after ticket sales for the Big Day tour really didn't amount to anything, right? Y'all remember last year when Chance the Rapper dropped The Big Day, everybody thought it was going to be a fire-ass album, and on that album, he was just pretty much rapping about how much like he loves his wife, right? Like, that ain't hip-hop, right? Like, go somewhere else with that shit. And so, of course, the ticket sales for the tour didn't do too good, and then Chance the Rapper fires his manager, right? This is crazy as hell because now his manager is suing him for $3 million, right? And it seems like Chance the Rapper was signed in a 360 deal with his manager, which is crazy. So a 360 deal usually is between a rapper and a record label, where the record label says, hey man, if we're making you hot and we're letting the world know that you exist, then we want a piece of everything that you make. So whether you have an endorsement with Adidas, whether you have a show, whether you sell an album, we want a certain percentage of every single thing, because the world wouldn't even know that you exist if us, the record label, didn't put that money behind you, right? That's the concept behind a 360 deal. And Chance the Rapper wasn't in a 360 deal with his record label because they were independent, but he's in a 360 deal with his manager. So his manager is saying that he still owes him 15% of the net profits for mixtapes, tours, merchandise, albums, streaming, endorsements, branding deals, TV and film ventures. He says that he even is owed money for the Netflix's show Rhythm and Flow, which Chance the Rapper was on. So that means that Chance the Rapper's former manager stands to make money off of Chance just from being on that show too. Crazy as hell, right? That's a crazy ass deal for you to sign with somebody. And I would understand why Chance the Rapper's like, fuck that, I'm firing this nigga right now, right? The only thing is, though, that Chance the Rapper really didn't sign any type of deal like that with his former manager. This is all a verbal agreement with his former manager, and up until 2020, Chance the Rapper was literally giving this nigga 15% off of everything, just from a verbal agreement, right? So now his former manager's taking him to court to say, nah, man, I want the rest of that money, right? We'll have to see, man. Maybe the judge will say, listen, bro, it was a verbal agreement. You was getting paid off of Chance's everything for the last 8 years. Go take your money and start your own shit. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. But that's crazy as hell. And for this dude to still continue to ask for money from Chance is really crazy to me. But let me know what y'all think about this and everything else in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Follow me at Jonny Fastlane on Instagram, and y'all already know what to do. Peace.